Good morning, everybody. Look at this view. Beautiful view. Woke up this morning. We've been up for half hour or so. And hanging out here at the homestead until the sun comes out. And we're going to get packed up here in a little bit and leave. Last night was a pretty good night. First night I've ever slept in a shelter. How'd you feel, Andrew?
Alive.
Huh? That's good. That's good. I ended up getting up last night and getting my Mylar blanket and wrapped it over my hammock. The only issue I had was with my head being up here and my feet being down here at the lower, I sunk way down in my sleeping bag or in my hammock, but I can't complain. So far this morning, we have some beautiful, nice, warm coffee. Andrew's cooking us some oatmeal, and we're gonna have us some sticky buns. So we're packed up, ready to go. And I come out this morning after the sun's shining. I got set up with the camera and I decided I found what looks like a sinkhole over here. And usually when there's a sinkhole, it's like an exit to a cave or an entrance to a cave. And I have found an area down there that we're gonna check out. Possibly there could be caves over here. The thing about Crawford and Harrison area around here, from what I have looked up, they said that there are hundreds of wild, basically unregulated caves. So that was one of the reasons why I picked this area, because I wanted to go check some caves out if we could find any. We did find one yesterday, but it was getting so dark. We were trying to get to the shelter. We believe it was a cave. It was a sinkhole area we found yesterday, and I poked my hiking stick down in it, and it went down very far. We just, with the sun going down yesterday, we didn't have the time to go check it out. Oh my gosh. Let me show you. Super excited about this. Get a better angle. Look at this area. Oh, this is a beautiful area, Andrew. This is like cave territory, so. This is what we're getting into. Andrew's exploring down there. I'm gonna check out over this way. Okay. I'm gonna stay within earshot, so. And then there's a sheer drop right there. I'm probably gonna go down and kind of check it out. I'm not seeing any cave openings up here. I will, on my way up, go between those two boulders up there, because there looks like there may be, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but about right in there, maybe a type of sinkhole or an opening that I want to check out. If you guys see that plastic tape on the trees, is maybe markers. So it's not looking conducive of a cave here. You have to be careful too grabbing sticks around here. This morning I went out to do something, and right where I was doing something, there was devil's walking stick. If I come across some more, I'll show you guys what it looks like around here. So I'm gonna go down, check this out, and if I don't find anything, go back up, check out what it looked like. Could possibly be something, but I am not seeing anything on here. There's Andrew over there making his way. I can't tell if he's going down or up. Look at this view though, guys. Absolutely stunning. We found out that that is a rock quarry. You have farmland over there. But look at this view. Beautiful.
I'd hate to hit my thumb with a hammer right now.
We came up here and checked what I thought was possibly a cave. What's on the other side of this rock, maybe? I just don't know why they have tape here. Just a hole. But as you can see, there was no cave. But we'll find some. All right. Back up. I guess we'll get packed up and head out. My turn. Took my hat off. I started getting hot. Climb through that little hole. Want some adventure? I am most definitely taking some of my clothes out. It is, what, 33 or 34 degrees out right now. I have way too much clothes on. I was getting prepared to go hike thinking that I was gonna freeze. And close enough. And yeah, I don't want to be sweating this much all day. All right. Thank you, kind sir.
Good to see you.
All right, we'll get packed up and head out. I know they move slow, don't they?
Which way are you videoing?
This way.
I got mine.
Well, so far we have one big L on the hike. I broke my camera stand. But look at that view. We're not seeing any caves in particular. I may talk him into dropping packs just to go check it out. What do you guys want to do? Hit me up down in the comments and tell me what you guys want to do. I'm just kidding. I'm going to edit that part. So we've come up with a game plan. We've dropped packs on our side of the trail here. We found what looks like some creek, pretty nice little creek down here. Maybe find some fresh water. We do have regular drinking water, but we have 3 empty water bottles, and we came up with a plan yesterday that if we come across a nice spring or anything, we get some water. We do have water purifiers, and we figured we'd boil everything too if we're gonna drink it. I figure we can use it for cleanup and everything if we need be. So, but we're gonna come down here, check this creek out. Looks beautiful.
It is flowing.
It is?
Yeah.
So. So we'll fill up our water bottles and we'll head back up here, and I'm gonna check out that cliff edge, see what we can find.
He's coming straight out of the ground, so it should be
Yeah.
pretty clean.
I mean, we're gonna boil it and filter it anyways if we're gonna drink it. Take those and I'll put the lids back on these. Looks fairly clean.
Yeah. Filtered by Mother Nature.
Sorry if the footage looks bad, guys. I don't have my camera stick anymore. I broke it. But we're making our way to these cliffs edges, and it looks promising. As you guys can see right behind, there's like a hole of some sort. We want to check that out. We did get us some drinking or some water. And so you also have to beware too, because here in Indiana it is deer hunting season. I believe he said it's the last week of deer hunting season. We did hear a gunshot in the distance, and when we was down there getting our water, a nice guy stumbled across us, and he was out hunting. He seemed very upset. What's it look like? Sorry if the camera angle is not the greatest. I'm doing everything one-handed. That was super neat. Not a cave. This would be a good place to stay dry in a rainstorm. Cliffs. Andrew's disappeared. There is some caves, but I don't know what they look like. May try to get up here and look, see what we find. Check back in with you guys. Really cool area. So we made some changes to our trail. We're on an access road now, but since this is more of like an exploratory hike, we're kind of exploring more than we are hiking. We're running out of daylight. You know, like our days are going quicker than they would during the summer, so we don't have as much time. So we cut off a part of our trail, and we're taking this access road, and we'll meet back up with our trail. And we still plan to stay at the shelter, Indian Creek Shelter. But the reason we did that is because when we was at the other shelter, we had so many places to explore just around the shelter that, and when we're doing our research on this next shelter, the ground is a lot like our last shelter. So we want to explore a lot around there, and we want to have some daylight. And being Thanksgiving, you know, maybe we'll sit down and, you know, have us a Thanksgiving dinner, find us a warm place in there, and, you know, swap some Thanksgiving stories and talk to each other about how thankful we are As I told you guys in one of my previous videos, I have some exciting news. I have a lot of stuff that's happening right now. First thing is my job is very busy, and at work I transport equipment, so I do a lot of traveling, so I don't really have a whole lot of time to do hiking anymore. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to make time for hiking. I am also, fingers crossed, I'm in contact with a nonprofit organization for veterans, and they do nature outings with veterans as kind of like a healing mission. If anybody knows me, I have a pretty long background in psychology. I was a third-year student, but that was one of my dreams, is to kind of help out veterans, and that'd be right on track. Also, another thing that I do full-time, as much as I can really full-time, is I'm a principal at a school, at a Christian school. It's a co-op school, so we work with homeschool kids and give them a structured education. So very packed on time, but luckily I got some time to come out here and do this hike. Another great news, right? So changing camera hands here. That was getting tired. Great news, right? Awesome news. In some of my previous videos, I'd mentioned that I had a lung disease. I no longer have that lung disease. At one point, they had given me a time clock on survival. It was 10 years at the time, and man, I was sick monthly. Bronchitis, pneumonia, to the point where it would shut me down for a week or two, and I couldn't do anything. And yeah, I no longer have that lung disease. They ran tests. They said that it's amazing. I no longer have that disease. They don't know what happened. I know what happened. But I still do have asthma. So, but no longer a life-threatening lung disease. Well, here we are. We've made our way. We've went off trail a little bit and then came back on the trail. We followed an access road, and we came to another one of the glorious shelters on the adventure hiking trail. This is the Primitive Shelter, named Primitive Shelter, and it's right off of the adventure hiking trail. Of course, we cut off like, I'd say a good 4 miles. I'll tell you later if I remember. But this is where we're going to take us a quick break for a little bit and then get back at it. Here we are coming up to Indian Creek Shelter. So we're out here by our campsite. Did you already go in there? Not very deep.
It's a one-person sleeper.
Oh. I mean, we can curl up really close to each other.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
So it's not worth going in there?
You can if you want.
Oh. We just come to this, literally a straight drop off. That's a long way down, boys and girls. Look. Do you see that right there? where those rocks, the white rocks are.
Yeah.
What is that? Maybe where a rock fell and hit.
Maybe.
But we are, see if I can get a good angle on this. On top of all of this. So, we were just trying to get down to find some water.
Just in labor. Oh, you're videoing me. Yeah.
So our plan is that this area kind of flattens out almost like a ramp that goes down to get to where our cabin, if you can see it, it's right there. We literally started way down here, way down over there, followed this cliff edge to come down here, and we've seen this little ramp area, and we thought it was the best way to, you know, get down. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try this for a little bit because I don't have my camera stick here. Oh. If we get really daring, really daring, Andrew,
Yeah.
we'll just climb this rock face on the way back up.
Good.
Right, Andrew? Right? Did our path stop?
Nope.
Oh, man. That's basically where we were walking at earlier, was on top of that.
Grapevine growing right where we need it.
This would be a really good rock climbing experience right here. I have something really good for all of us boys out here.
That was satisfying.
Oh, that's a big one too. It's gonna be so satisfying. Is it falling apart on you?
No. Oh, it's picking it up. That's an issue. Don't go for the roof. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that was so satisfying. So we started from here. We've made it to here. We've gotten some water. May not be drinking water. It's more likely probably going to be used for like dishes and stuff. But we just wanted the adventure really to come down here. Look at the peak of that. Like that is no joke. Like that's way up there.
How tall is it?
How tall is it? This where we're at is not the Ohio River. We are right off of, this is Indian Creek, and it runs into the Ohio River.
Like Ahoa.
Ahoa. So it is straight up from here. It took us, what, about half hour to get down here? So In our defense, though, Andrew, we had to keep stopping because of somebody, mainly me, because I changed into my camp shoes and decided to do this. So that's not the best for this. So, you know, slow and steady. So we've made it here from down there. Pouring sweat. But basically, and then we got to go up here and we're going to crawl around and actually do some climbing to get up. Good sturdy spot here. What did you grab on? Not that. Basically, the only thing I've been doing the whole way up, steady base in the bottom and pulling up with my hands. Hey, the spider. I only lost both the water bottles.